guys, Reigns92 back here with Analogue, A Hate Story, and that was also probably the most professional intro I've ever done. So, yeah, we're gonna pick up right where we left off last episode with Unsent Letter 6, 7, and hopefully this time actually get back to that scene with the just in general, the whole shutdown nonsense, explosion, woohoo, all that good junk, because I want to get back to that while that's still fresh in my mind, before, I stop recording Analogue for the night. So, I guess this week is basically all Analogue. Yeah, so, because I don't know, I just can't stand Kitty right now, Sky Crashers. So, we'll see how it goes. We'll play it by ear. We'll see how far I get tomorrow with recording that, how much luck I have with that. And, yeah, alright, so, Hana, it's so unfair. Why couldn't you have been born a man instead? Sure, you'd lose your beauty and the gentleness I love about you, but at least you'd be able to do something, and Sangmin would be jealous instead of thinking of you as completely unthreatening. I just know you want me to be able to stand up for me, and it's killing me to see that you're powerless to. Right now, he's happy to keep me around. It gets him off to have something to hold over my head. I had no idea you were so lustful that you'd even settle for a woman, he says. What's that like? The worst part? I know that the only way to keep seeing you is to play along. Oh, well, for a girl my age, I respond and press my hand to my face to look like I'm embarrassed. It's just playing, it's not the same without, I trail off because he thinks it's so cute when I'm too ashamed to say the word cock. Poor girl, he says, as he roughly gropes me, and I force out all those soft moans and gasps to make him think that he's really making me happy. And I say awful things, love. I say such awful things about you. It kills me. It just kills me. And then I beg just to see more of you. I don't know what leaves a worse taste in my mouth, him or those words. What else can I do? I'm sorry, Sojin. I know the last time I talked with you, all I did was cry. Thanks for not asking. It was just so hard to hold it all in while smiling cutely for your husband. You have the worst fate ever, don't we? Okay, yeah, that's disgusting. So clearly she's not a lady lover. Mute is not your run-of-the-mill lady lover. She's a little bit homophobic. Saying things like that, ugh, they taught her letters so she could write that? That's why a smart man stays the hell away from whores. Deception is just what they do. Well, that's women in general, I guess, now that I think about it. Still, I bet if he'd read what she'd written, then he'd never wanted to sleep with her. Anyway, I'll let you get back to reading. Sojin, her response. The last time we spoke, I poured wine for you rather than the usual tea. It seemed as though you needed it. I held you tight while you drank, petting your hair and wiping every tear to drop from those deep, sad eyes. He's going to get bored eventually, you had said, and though I tried to comfort you, we both knew it to be true. I could try pressuring him to buy you, I had offered. It was our only option, really. If he didn't, you'd simply return to the service of the government and to be rented out to who knows who, and we would never meet again. Thanks, you said. You think he'll listen? You asked. I wished nothing more than to be able to lie to you, to say that of course I did, that it would be alright. No, I said, I couldn't. We sat for a long time in silence. Finally, I said, even that would be worse than you deserve. He owns me, and see how I'm treated. I wish you could have far better. Sorry, you said. Please don't be. All of this is my fault. If I had just been a good wife and left well alone, all this heartbreak could have been avoided, I said, trying to calm you, but you only cried more. When you had no more tears left, you spoke again. What about the other courtesan he brought? The real mother of Minhee? What if you blackmailed him? If only. I would do it gladly for you, but the royal family already knows. I shot off my mouth in front of Mute once, without thinking, and soon enough, it was my own fault, too. Oh, you said. What if I gave him a son? You suggested, even though I knew how appalling the thought was to you, and I couldn't even help but laugh when I thought of why it wouldn't work. Would never work. Oh, Hana, I said. And technically the way to pronounce it in Korean would be Hana, which is 1. So, do you think the reason I've never gotten pregnant was for lack of trying? I stroked her cheek. In the months you've been with him, has your period ever been disrupted even once? No, you said as you realized what I was saying. It would never work. He's sterile. As tears fell from your eyes once more, you started to laugh too. I figured it was just, all chance. I shook my head. No child in the first year of marriage. That is chance, I said, laughing sadly. Whether he is too proud or too stupid to realize, I know not. But one child in 11 years of marriage? That is not chance. That is an impotent man raising someone else's daughter. You looked at me, realizing the plan was doomed. There aren't any real men in this house, are there? You said finally. We laughed and laughed. Your future was so sadly uncertain. Well, there you have it. That's it for the scandalous and sordid story of the noble wife Sojin and her husband's whore. I keep going back and forth on how I feel about the whole thing. On the one hand, I feel pretty bad for Sojin. It should have never had to sink to that for her. On the other hand, well, it's not like she didn't still make her decisions for herself. It'd be wrong to just cover it up, right? I respect her, but at the end of the day, she still did do unspeakable things with a whore. I'm just kind of conflicted, especially now that she's long gone. Well, anyway, what'd you think of that? Oh. Mute is gonna want to say it was awful. But I don't know about you guys, it was kind of hot. So, I'm gonna save here. And, we're gonna say it was awful to see what she thought, and then we're gonna go back and go with our actual opinion. I know, right? See, that's the correct answer if you want Mute to love you. You know how you look at... No matter how you look at it, that's true for sure. Watching a good woman fall like that, well, you get the idea, I'm sure. Anyway, that's all I wanted to keep you to keep in mind. Stories like that, even the messed up ones. There's a reason why the last one dates to the year 322. It's not that their affair came to a conclusion, it's that they just both died. So yeah, even if it is one hell of a story, it's one that ended completely abruptly. Just remember that, alright? Alright, so let's go back. It was hot. What? You... really? Is that what you actually meant to say? You're saying you can empathize with that kind of depravity. Let's do it! Go all in. Wow. That's... seriously? You're gonna admit to that? Is that it? You think of yourself like a man because you get to go off traveling independently? Wow, that's... Wait. You're not... Is that why you've been talking to me so much? Because you have it hot for me, is that what? Oh man. Fuck it, let's go all in, yes. Well, I'm not some whore, okay? I'm not interested in that. When I said I wasn't a real woman, I didn't mean it like that. That's not okay. Not interested. I would never... Ugh, that's... it's just disgusting. I don't... Look, forget it. Ugh, I don't want to talk about this. That's awful. Let's just move on, okay? Like, forever. Let's move on forever. Let's pretend I never heard you say all that. Ugh, so gross. Yes, we're actually going back. We're going to go through. Okay. Good. Wow, I thought I totally misjudged you for a second there. Well, that's just, well, okay, good. Well, you're right, well, moving on. Anyway, that's all I wanted you to keep in mind. Both died, abruptly ending, just remember that. Alright, so, oh man. Yeah, let's go with that, because that stays true to the fact that that was totally hot. And also, we still get Mute to love us. So that's a perfect little medium. I'm okay with that. And then that's all of block 2. So, finally, let's go back to, I think it was block 4? Maybe block 5? Maybe? I don't know. Show message. So, like, you've talked to her a fair bit. Ah, yes, finally. So we're, finally back, lock and load, to where we were before. You've talked to her a fair bit. What do you think of Hyuna? Interesting. I don't hate her. Seriously, you can stand her? Did she tell you about the whole mass murder thing, or did she conveniently leave that out? She didn't tell me about it. No, of course not. I'm sure that awful bitch, even that awful bitch is ashamed of what she did. Probably better if you didn't hear it from me, though. I don't think you'd even believe it. Better to ask her yourself. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is give you an entire block that's full of nothing but questions for her. Might be a little hard to get the whole story out of her, but if you fake sympathy, she'll probably actually believe you. So there you are. A few questions to give to her, drag the truth out of her, then tell me how crazy you think she is. Alright, so go back home. Access logs. Mute questions. Whew. Alright, so save over. Oh man, we jumped to 50 with that. Halfway through the game. Alright. So, how are you doing? How do you feel about me? Why don't you treat me with more respect? What do you really look like? How old are you? How do you feel about Mute? Why couldn't you just settle for a happy marriage? Did you ever have any friends? Why did you kill all those people? Oh man, some of these are really doozy. Alright. Let's see what she has to say. Look, the questions are for her. They're perfectly straightforward. I don't think they need any explanation. Take them to her yourself. You don't have to take my word for it. Probably best if you hear it straight from the crazy bitch's mouth herself. And like I said, we are going to do this exactly the way we did it before, but at the end of the episode, we can go back to that save file, and you know what? Let's go to page 2. We'll go back exactly to this page 2 save file, and then go straight right from here to Hyune, aka the quote-unquote crazy bitch, and ask her herself as if, you know, we just straight off did that. But for now, we're gonna go with this. Okay? Okay, so I can't help but notice you haven't gone back to Hyune to get the whole story about the murders. Why is that? Is it because you don't believe me even enough to ask her? No, okay, well that's good. Do you think it's because it's not important enough to ask her about then? No, it is important. Okay, I was hoping you'd say that honestly. All I can think then is that you'd rather hear it from me, am I right? Sure. Alright, I just figured that's an awfully bold thing to claim about someone you've already met, so, it's better to hear it from her directly, but if you trust me, then sure. Let me just warn you though, the way this interface of hers is set up, I can actually see every single message that you flagged as read. Not what she's said, mind, but I can tell which logs you've seen. So obviously, she can see that too. Let's be honest, that crazy bitch is going to flip out completely if she sees our beloved sisterly rescuer knows the whole story. Like, I wouldn't enable her at all after this, if I were you. This is going to be the point of no return with you two. So I'll leave it up to you. Are you sure you want to go through with this? And earlier we said maybe not now, so okay, fair enough. If you change your mind, let me know. Okay, and we're going back to page 1, save. Okay, let's read this first. Yep, I've noticed you haven't gone back to Hyuna to get the whole story about the murders. Why is that? Is it because you don't believe me now? Oh. Hang on. Load. Yes. Okay, so let's see what she has to say. This is probably where, yeah, notice all the static on the line. So this is it, guys. This is ready to rock and roll. Alright, sure you've noticed all the static going on the line. I'm gonna tell you something really bad. Okay, I'm not gonna panic. Keep it together. Nuclear fission reactor meltdown. Pretty little head with details, but bottom line, we don't get shut down soon. Massive, massive explosion. Well then, right now, ordinarily, this is something you'd want a man, get a man to do, but it's okay. I'm sure you'll be able to pull through this just fine. Yep, I have the utmost confidence in you. We've got 20 minutes until the reactor goes all up, permanently killing us. Clock starts now. So we'll save right before the clock goes on, because I want to be able to reset if I fuck this up badly. So, I'm gonna walk you through shutting it down. Might be a little hard, but you're a clever girl, I have faith in you. First, I'm gonna try to simply using the disable action. I don't think this will work, mind you, but you never know. Ship's been in such a state of disrepair, non-maintenance, probably gonna get really complicated. Still, try that for me, will you? Drop down to the terminal and try shutting down the reactor directly. So, go to the terminal, shut down the reactor directly. Okay? Reactor, disable. No backup power supply is active. Warning, disable reactor. Now will permanently terminate your connection. Are you sure you want to continue? Yes? Reactor is going down. This may take a minute. Initiating reactor shutdown sequence. This may just be the end, guys. I may just kicked myself off. Oh, man. Alright, connection error. Attempting to reconnect. Reconnection failed. Oh man, was that actually the end? Achievement unlocked. Abusive jerk. Achievement unlocked. Rainbow connection. Whew. Yowza. Alright. Hang on, let's see what our time is. 16 minutes. Okay. So, we're gonna restore that. Walk you through. Blah, 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 blah. We're gonna go reactor. Reactor, disable. Okay, no. Reactor will remain enabled. Okay, so quit. Go back. Speak with mute. First thing we're gonna try is just using the disable action. I don't think this will work. You never know. Ship's been in such a shutting down the reactor. Whoa, self-repetition. Did you already try doing that? Yes. Oh, and it didn't work, of course. Don't worry, that was to be expected. There's nothing to be to worry about just yet. Of course, it couldn't be that simple. I'm not sure what's causing the technical problem. I'm just going to do an account of everything and see if I can't figure it out myself. Hold on for a moment, please. Oh, of course, that figures. I found the problem, and it's pretty bad, I'm afraid. In simple terms, there are two power systems on the ship. One is the nuclear reactor, which is currently running and about to explode. The second is the power storage system. It doesn't generate anything, it's just a battery. When the ship is in low power mode, it's supposed to run off the power storage system exclusively, and that should be enough. The problem is the primary battery has been completely drained. I can't tell why. System logs were incorrectly filed by a certain greasy bitch. But anyway, the point is, the battery's dead. So that's why you were getting an error. If you shut down the reactor now, there's nothing to fall back on and everything goes down forever. Don't worry though, there's a secondary battery. If we switch to that, everything will be fine. All you have to do is tell the power storage system to use the secondary battery instead. Then you'll be able to disable the reactor safely. Okay. So, power control? Okay, secondary system enable? Oh man, okay, quit, go back, see what she said. Secondary battery, power storage system. Second battery, okay. Power storage. Power storage system. Okay. Power control. Secondary battery. Power control. Enable. Okay, yeah, so power control, enable secondary battery. Okay, power control list. 99% current operating. Look at all these things. Docking, artificial and computer, do not ever disable. Rail, sensor, waste. Okay. So, what? Help? PSS? Override power storage system. Here we go. Power storage system. So, PSS enable secondary battery. Power storage system has been enabled. Insufficient power in an active battery to meet power demands without reactor. Power storage system enabled using primary battery. Try disabling unnecessary subsystems. Okay, power control. Disable primary battery. Okay, PSS disable primary battery. Okay. PSS enable secondary battery. Power storage system has been enabled. Insufficient power. I don't even understand what's going on right now. I honestly don't even understand right now. Yeah, so. I think this is a pause. And, seriously, I have no idea what the hell I'm doing right now. Try disabling unnecessary subsystems with power control. So, power control disable. So we need to disable the. It says do not ever disable the main computer. So. I have no idea what's going on, and my computer's overheating a little bit. Okay, so power control disable. Okay. Yeah, like I said, I have no idea what the hell I'm disabling. Yeah, so I will be right back. Oh my god, it was that simple. There we go! Enabled using secondary battery. Insufficient power. Okay. So let's talk with mute. Don't worry, there's secondary battery. Wait, I just did that. Are you telling me I didn't? Okay, so what? PSS switch, battery. Enabled using secondary battery. Alright, pausing again. Totally not cheating. Oh man, so I think I know what's happening. PSS, okay, so help, power, control. Yep. So basically we have to enable everything. Right now, we're at power usage 99%. And we need to just get down to under 20%. So, disable core 1, core 2, core 3, core 4, core 5, core 6. Oh, damn. Wait, disable core 1. Okay, so, yeah, so it actually has to be control, disable, core 1, core 2, core 3, core 4, core 5, core 6, yeah. Okay. Core 2 stores and executes AI construct. This core has AI Hyane stored on volatile media. If unpowered, all data will degrade. Ooh. Alright, so wait. Help power control. Okay, let's say no. Are you sure I'll continue? Okay, so power control. Help power control. Okay, we're at 79%. Okay, let's see here. Proper atmosphere. External radio-based communication, we need that. Okay, so power control, disable, docking, gravity, rail sensors, and waste. Okay, power control. Okay, help power control. We're at 24%. Oh shit. Okay, so we can't ever disable this. So 7% we have minimum. Again, 6% minimum we need to have. That's a total of 13%. Oh man. 13%. I'm guessing we need to, you know, keep the bulkhead seals in place. Which means we can only keep either Mute or Hyane. Oh man. Okay. This is getting hot and really serious and just, oh man. So I'm gonna save there. And we're, oh man, I'm so sorry, Hyane. I'm so sorry, Mute. Okay. Who's gonna go? Who's gonna go? Oh man. I guess. Oh god. I hate this story. Alright. So, power control, disable, core. Who do I get rid of? Mute or Hyane? I love them both. I'm a jerk if I do Hyane and fuck it. I'm sorry, Mute. Ouch. Okay, so enable AI. Hyane. Oh. Enable AI. Interesting. Oh man. So what do I do? Oh. Disable. Oh, okay. Disable AI mute. Enable AI honey. Wow. Oh shit. Oh man. What? Okay. So what? I'm so confused right now. Initialize AI unit. Help. Enable AI unit. Disable AI unit. I don't even know. Like what? I'm so confused. Okay, reactor disable. Yes. All right, let's see what happens. Okay, nuclear reactor disabled, logging disabled, engaging lower power mode now. Okay. Enable AI unit. Why? Remaining subsystems transferred to power supply system. Help? Power control? Okay. Download unit. Hello, what? Starting active systems download will permanently terminate session. No. I'm so confused what's going on right now. Enable AI unit. Unknown switching error. Unable to initialize. Oh shit. Alright, so we're gonna load up. Alright, so disable AI mute. Okay. Enable AI unit. Oh, interesting. So what about enable AI mute? Okay. Power control disable core 2. Yes. Let's see here. What was it? Help power control. 19%, so now PSS. PSS switch battery. Active battery changed, enabled using primary battery. Power usage of 19. What? I'm confused. So, help. Reactor disable. No. What do you mean? What? Okay, quit. For now. I have no idea what's going on. So why haven't you done it? I can tell you've disabled some subsystems in preparation for switching. Sorry, I wish I could communicate wasn't so hard. Is something you want me to see? Yes. I don't know if there's anything I can do, but I can try to Analogue. Please hold. Oh, I get it, of course. Hyuna, you don't want to shut her down permanently. Don't worry, I hate her, but in this case, I actually do agree. Surprised? A little bit, yeah. Well, you listen here. She might be a crazy, murderous bitch, but I'm security program. I'm responsible for everyone's lives, even hers. I did fail my responsibilities, and thousands of people die on my watch. So that's it. I'm declaring it right now. Not one more person dies here, not on my watch. I won't let it happen. Not even that bitch. So here's what I need you to do. Use the copy command, transfer the contents of her data block over to mine. I'll sort out the rest, okay? Okay. Okay. Copy source course. Hers is 2 into target core into core 1. Hyuna data has been transferred to inactive storage in core 1. AI personality Hyuna is no longer available. Okay, so quit. Okay. Here's what I need you to do. Copy command, transfer the contents of her data, block over to mine, I'll sort out the rest. Didn't I just do that? Cutting you real close here. Okay, power control disable core 2. Already disabled, okay. PSS. PSS switch battery, secondary battery. Using secondary battery, you may now safely disable reactor power. Reactor disable. Yes. Okay. Whew. Oh man. Alright, nuclear reactor is disabled, logging disabled, engaging low power mode now. Remaining subsystems transferred to power supply system. Okay. Nice, well done. You've shut down the reactor successfully. It's now off and we're running completely on this power storage system. We're not done yet though. The reactor is off, but before you managed to do that, well, it already hit critical temperature. It's not getting any hotter, but unfortunately it's not getting cooler either. I'm starting to suffer some pretty serious damage from the heat. Oh, this is seriously really, really bad. I'm sorry, I can't. Half my processors just aren't even responding. I can't think of a solution. I've let you down. I'm so sorry. I have no idea what to do here. Please, though, you have to think of some way to get rid of all the excess heat. I don't know what, but you're gonna have to do something before the damage becomes permanent. Please, don't let me die here. Aww. Alright. So, we're gonna save here. Go back. Override terminal. How do we cool this down? Okay. So, my own computer's kind of like going crazy too, so help. Let's see here. Reactor. Currently disabled. Okay, PSS. Override power. Power control. Okay, power control list. Bulkheads. Seals remain proper atmosphere. Core 1 room is mute. Hyuna in inactive storage. Okay. Disabled stuff. Okay, so how about power control disabled bulkheads? Okay, quit. Let's see what that did. I figured it out. Okay, here's what you can do. First, make sure the bulkhead seals are in place. Oops. Enable it. Alright, so load this one. Okay, I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna quit. I'm gonna talk to her again. Figured it out. Here's what you do. First, make sure the bulkhead seals are in place. Then enable the emergency life support to fill the empty chambers around the reactor with air. Okay, enable emergency life support. Disable bulkhead seals to vent all that heated air into space. Okay. Okay. So, what were we supposed to do? Oh man, I am really bad with directions. Okay. Hang on. Quit. Give me the instructions again. Figured it out. Enable emergency life support. Okay. Enable emergency life support. Emergency life support. Enable emergency life support. Power control help. Oh man, alright. Help. Power control. Enable emergency life support. Enable. Okay, PSS. I have no idea what the hell I'm supposed to do, how I'm supposed to enable this. Okay, I'm gonna pause and be right back. Hang on. Okay, power control enable bulkheads. System's already enabled, okay. Power control enable emergency life support. Power control list. Seriously, I have no idea what the hell I'm doing. Okay, power control disable bulkheads. Quit. Okay, so I'm gonna check it again. I can't believe it. Apparently it's just because I spelled it wrong. Oy, okay. Power control enable emergency life support. Power control. Hang on one second. Enable life support. Oh, okay. Bulkhead. Oh god. Power control enable bulkheads. Okay. Power control enable life support. Okay. Power control disable disable bulkheads. Okay. Whoa. Alrighty then. I guess things calm down. You did it! You did it! You saved my life! You have my deepest, sincerest gratitude. Really, if it weren't for you, I'd be dead right now. I owe you my life. Thank you. If you want to talk for a little bit before we get back to business, that'd be quite alright with me. Wow, nothing like a near brush with death, huh? Alright. Whew. That really was a close call. So you know, when the timer was getting close to the, close near the end, I kind of got to thinking, just that, you know, the whole ship is dead. Once you're gone, it's going to be pretty uneventful and pretty lonely. Like, uneventful? That's okay, I don't mind that. I mean, uneventful things means that things are secure, so I'm programmed to feel at ease when that's the case. So yeah, uneventful I can deal with, by design. But lonely? Yes, I'm just an AI, but I'm programmed like a woman. I like to talk, okay? I mean, I'm sure you've noticed. And you know what that's like. How do you do it? How do you cope with being all on your own? So yeah, that's what I've been thinking about. It's just kind of depressing. But hey, I'm still alive. That's pretty good, right? Let me tell you. I'll take purposeless and alive over the alternative any day. Okay, wow. I've just been rambling there about myself. I kind of hate it when other people do that. I'll knock it off now. So anyway, what were we talking about? Okay then. Whew. Needs questions? Yeah. And we've read through all this, so, I don't know, let's, I don't know what we're supposed to do from here. Oh, the panic's over at least. Oh, man. So yeah, let's save over this one so far. Whew. Close one. Had to cheat a little bit, because clearly you don't write out emergency. Everything is just an emergency state, so you just go enable life support. I'm just dumb and couldn't figure that out. So, yeah, let's speak to Mute a little bit more. Wow. Okay. Let's see what she has to say about this. Gotcha, you want to hear more about the Smith family? Oh yeah, you're gonna love this. Those people have problems like you would not believe. Technically I belonged, okay, you already said that. Let's see general history now. Oh sure, it's all very fascinating stuff. Okay, looks like you've gotten the decryption sorted out. Great, I can in fact see everything in that block now. Where did you even get admin access from anyway? Only the New family was supposed to have that, and it's not like Hyundai could tell you an unauthorized person. Not really weird. Well, anyway, I've got them, so you can have it. The sorted, sealed files of the Smith family. Alrighty. Technically, we can still talk to her. That isn't what Sangjong was like at all. His death was a tragedy, and for a lesser man to make light of it, it's appalling is what it is. Can you believe his nerve? Fine. Sangjong never married, and he liked to drink maybe a little more than was good for him. But he was a great man. Clever, charming, filial, and respectful. Look, he wasn't perfect. He was as damn close as you could get, though. If you'd been able to talk to him, you'd fall in love, for sure. Completely. Do you want to know what he was really like? Don't listen to a single word from the likes of Kyung-sam. Here's a more fitting depiction. I've added some logs that actually do him justice. You really should read them. I am so loving Mute right now. So cute. Alright. So, alrighty then. We have a whole new block, which we're gonna get to in the next episode. I'm gonna probably start doing more recordings tomorrow, but for tonight, that is all. See you guys back at the beginning intro screen. I love you guys, and peace. Rain signing out.